CBS News has learned that President-elect Donald Trump aims to announce all of his cabinet nominees by Thanksgiving. That's just over a bit more than a week from now. This comes as he faces increased scrutiny for his attorney general pick, former Congressman Matt Gaetz, amid resurfaced claims of sexual misconduct. A lawyer for two women says his clients told a House committee they were paid to have sex with Gaetz and to travel with him on multiple occasions. One also says she witnessed Gaetz having sex with a minor. After Trump chose Gaetz to serve as Attorney General last week, he resigned from Congress, which paused the release of a House ethics report. And now there's pressure to make that report public, and the committee meets tomorrow. Gaetz has denied all wrongdoing and called the committee's investigation a smear. Our Major Garrett spoke with the attorney representing two women who testified before the committee.
She arrived at the party. She had sex with Representative Gaetz within minutes of her arrival. Later on, when she was walking out to the pool area, she observed to her right Representative Gaetz having sex with her friend, who was 17 at the time.
And on this question, she's absolutely sure.
She's absolutely certain that she observed, seeing her friend and Representative Gaetz having sex against what she described as a game table of some sort.
If the House Ethics Committee report were to be made public, what do you think it would reveal?
My clients want to know that this happened and it's real. They didn't vote in the last two elections. They don't care one way or another, but they do want the public to know that they're not lying. They did not come forward willingly. They've never spoken to anyone without the force of a legal subpoena. The testimonies of her and the other 11 individuals that testified would show that this actually did happen, and the American people would know, and they could decide if that's the person they want to be the next Attorney General of the United States.
Now, in a statement to CBS News following that interview, a spokesperson for the Trump transition says what you see right here on your screen, quote, Matt Gaetz will be the next Attorney General. He went on to say, quote, these are baseless allegations intended to derail the second Trump administration. CBS News political reporter Olivia Rinaldi is following the Trump transition for us, joins us this morning from West Palm Beach, Florida. Olivia, what are you hearing about efforts to keep Gaetz's nomination on track, despite what are serious allegations from this lawyer?
Yeah, good morning, Errol, and good to be with you. Sources within the campaign tell me they are sticking by Matt Gaetz in light of what could be revealed by this House Ethics Committee report. You heard our Major Garrett there talking with a lawyer for two women who say that they witnessed Gaetz having sex with an underage woman and at a party back in 2017, and that they traveled with the former congressman. And he also mentioned that there are about 11 other people who testified to this as well. Now, this committee is meeting tomorrow, and they could release that report, even though Speaker Johnson and other Republicans in the House have pushed against it. But the Senate and Senate Republicans have said that they want to see it before they confirm Matt Gaetz for Attorney General. Now, of course, all of this is happening within the backdrop of Trump pushing forth recess appointments. If the Senate adjourns for 10 days, Trump could unilaterally appoint people to his cabinet, but they would only serve for about 2 years until the 119th Congress is done with their term, and that's up in 2027.
I also want to ask you about new reporting on the president-elect's mass deportation plans. Reportedly, he says they will happen. What do we know about that?
Yeah, this is a campaign promise that Trump talked about throughout the campaign, as long as I was covering him, about mass deportations. But we are learning that the Trump team could be taking steps to protect themselves legally if Trump were to go forward with his plans, which include, as he mentioned the other day in a Truth Social post, declaring a national emergency that would then allow him to use the military to carry out these deportations. We're learning that they could use some of the statutes from a Supreme Court case about Trump's travel ban against Muslims in his first administration to really protect themselves against outside groups that could sue them over this or bring some legal challenges to using the military for these deportations. It's important to note that the military does do some work on the U.S.-Mexico border, but it's largely clerical, and any change in using the military for civilian use, like deportations, is not permitted, which it would be a stark departure from what the military is really allowed to do, which could cause some legal challenges.
And it very well may happen. Olivia Rinaldi, great to have you with us this morning. Thank you.